Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. Well, let's start the week off with Sorry Shepherd, Shitty Shepherd, Sherry Shepherd. She went on the D.L. Hughley show talk about her ex-husband, you know, the one that had that baby with her, that made-to-order baby she tried to send back to the store. Yeah, that one. And D.L. said, you know, the first time I saw him, I thought that was a sorry-ass dude. And Sherry said, yeah, everybody felt that way. And nobody would even come to my wedding but Kim Whitley, and she was only a bridesmaid so she could get a free iPad. So you see, your friends is sorry. Kim Whitley, I'm sorry, you a sorry girl. That's some sorry shit. You gonna be a bridesmaid in a bullshit wedding for a free iPad? Girl, get your bookings up. But she said Whoopi Goldberg wouldn't come to the wedding, Barbara Walters wouldn't come to the wedding. They was just looking at you like, oh God, you just take any piece of anything, huh? You figure a piece of a man is better than no man at all. Child, get yourself a dildo if you believe that. A dildo, a dildo. Niecy Nash introduced them. I forgot about that. And I love Niecy Nash, but girl. Where the hell did you get him out of? With them thyroid Freddy eyes. I was like, ooh. But you know, I mean, Sherry kind of got them eyes too, so I was like, okay, well maybe it's Bug Eye and Bug Eye walking down the street together. Oh, she said her friendship with Niecy was damaged after that. Well, you know, if you honest to God, the second you came with his ass walking up to me, I'd be like, girl, you ain't my friend. That ain't none of your friend. Anybody that's trying to pawn off a Lamar Sally on you, honey, that is not your friend. That's not your kin. That is the heifer you hate. Oh, Lord. Imagine a friend coming up to you with the Lamar Sally. I'd be like, honey, I don't know why you walking around with a bag of trash. You better put that shit in the dumpster. I ain't got time for it. Some shit went on with Safari and Erica Mena, but they was just trying to get our attention, so let's not give it to them. Safari, when you decide to do porn, that's when we'll care. Until then, I'm putting a moratorium on you, okay? And I don't even want to see you doing straight porn. Nope. So you take your ass. And Erica Mena, go to hell. And I mean that with every fiber of my being. You go to hell. You're a sick piece of shit, and I'm tired of looking at you. So go to hell. I think we all feel that way about Erica Mena. Let's tell Erica Mena to go to hell together. 1, 2, 3. Go to hell, Erica. Sick of her ass. Oh my God. Okay. Here's a story that I got some tea on a long time ago, but it was too sensitive to spill, but now that it's out there, I can talk about it. But this also means the person that spilled this tea was telling the truth. So Bow Wow's ex, Kaomi, said that the rapper punched her in her stomach, causing her miscarriage. Somebody at that hospital got in my DMs and told me she was pregnant. And the reason I never came out with the story is because I was like, well, if she's pregnant, let her decide what she wants to do, and that's on her. I didn't want to put the story out and then accidentally affect somebody's life and the child's life, and it's like that way I had nothing to do with it. So she put this story out on her own, honey. This is already allegedly. But I can definitely tell you, allegedly, somebody was spilling the tea in my DMs about the pregnancy. She also said Bow Wow's mom covered for him. And I'm like, I don't know if that's true or if you've just been watching Growing Up Hip Hop and you feel like that's the most plausible narrative to go with. But I will say, somebody in that hospital reached out to me when that fight happened way back when he got them scratches and told me she was pregnant. Carmelo and Lala Anthony. I look at Carmelo and I wonder what all the fuss is about, because he ain't cute to me no kind of way. Like, I would throw him in the trash. Like, I would throw off GP. Like, I wouldn't look at him walking down the street. Like, he doesn't have any value. If he wasn't an NBA player, like, ain't nobody fucking with that. So I think that Lala is a marginal actress, but also an idiot, a fool, and a simpleton. Because, like, you know he gonna cheat on you again, and now you're hurt. Oh, well, you had a baby by a piece of shit, and now you're gonna have to deal with it. I ain't got nothing for you. Ain't got no sympathy, ain't got no fucks, ain't got no time. Moving on. I'm sick of both of them. I'm sorry. Lala, you need to be smarter. You can never take a man back that cheats on you unless you're like, no, I want a thruple-ass marriage, and you gonna go get some dick yourself. Unless you like, look, I'm gonna go get some dick myself, leave his cheating ass. He's going to cheat again. It does not matter how sorry he says he is. He's also that sorry because he's gonna cheat again after he cheated the first time. Especially when you take his ass back. Please. A new Whitney Houston song. The fuck? I swear to God, that, ooh, Pat Houston, the devil never rests. Well, let's give it a listen. Oh, they did it at Pride Fest. Huh. Kept her a closeted lesbian her whole life just to end up playing her music at Pride Fest when she's dead and you can make a coin. And of course you got a picture of Pat sick-ass Houston in the article. Ooh, you bathwater running bat. Oh, God, I can't stand this woman. Child, you could have kept that shit. I see why it was only released in Japan. And that's a remix. Could have kept it. Okay, let's talk about the free press and full promotion that's going on with April Jones and Lil Fizz. All I see is a has-been and a never was trying to get their plot line up. I mean, April Jones, like, you fucked your way through B2K. I think you need to get like Evelyn, like, you know, expand, like try a few different players associations, try another band or something. I get that you had a crush on them as a child, but you ain't gotta fuck all of them now. Who's next, Raz B? Now this is an interesting little story. Nene is showing off her quote unquote signed season 12 contract, but we all know y'all signed a 3-4 year contract with Bravo and then they merely pick up your option. So that was an old signature. You signed your 3-year contract back in what, season 10? So they got your ass through season 13. So I don't know why you showing off these old dry ass signatures. That ink wasn't wet. Lil Nas X came out as gay, but when is he gonna come out with some talent? That's what I'm waiting for. If you don't shut up! Marquise Jackson, you know, one of the many children that 50 has but he hates, he went to his concert. One, who knew 50 was still performing music? Like, don't nobody want to listen to that shit? But Marquise went to the concert and couldn't get backstage. I don't know why what you thought you was going to get. Marquise, I'll tell you, the only thing 50 Cent going to give you is a headache. Especially if you're trying to listen to his music. I mean, honey. He too sorry to be fucking with. Leave his ass alone. Before that heifer try to run your pockets for the child support he gave you. And believe me, he petty enough to try it. Taylor Swift is upset that Scooter Braun bought her masters, but I'm just happy that she's upset. I know that woman is an adroit liar, so I don't believe a word that she says about the bullying or anything else. It's business. Welcome to it. Oh my God! But it gets better. So you know her little toady Todrick had to pipe up, I don't fuck with Scooter Braun either. I left them a long time ago. And then somebody got in them tweets with a clap back real quick. Excuse me, this statement is disgusting and defamatory. We dropped you, Todrick, after finding out you were stealing from your fans on your Christmas tour. I don't even know what that's about. Ooh, girl, it sounds like there's some unpaid cast members. I want to get to the bottom of that tea. Now, that's the tea that needs to come out. Todrick out here not paying his staff. Yeah, everybody else in the deal is saying Taylor is lying, so I believe everybody else. Fuck that lying heifer. And fuck her masters. To the delightful people I ran into at Pride yesterday. Hey y'all! I was at the parade, I was talking to my friend, and then I just hear, oh my god, it's Alex Rodgers! And this really nice girl, I've got a picture of us up on Instagram. She was like, I can't believe you're here. I love your show. And thank you. Thank you so much. Like, it made my whole night. And it's so interesting because, like, I was with, like, you know, my off-camera friends, and they're like, wow. I mean, like, they get what I do, but it's like, when you see, like, oh my gosh, you really do affect people in a positive way. It's just nice. So thank you. Like Reese Witherspoon said, I just want to matter. And follow me on Instagram if you wanted to see what World Pride in the city was like. I took 1,000 pictures, took 1,000 videos, I ran into Chris, so follow me on Instagram. And it's just my name, Alexander Rodgers, because I've been meaning to tell y'all, follow me on Instagram. I be going live on there too. I don't go live on YouTube anymore, too messy. Okay, so let's go through some of the topics that you all suggested on Instagram. Let's see, Dominique Rashad says, JoJo dancer is facing jail time for keeping daughter from Stevie J. I mean, he, $1 million behind in child support, and he seemed kind of ain't shit. I wouldn't be running to go put my child up behind him, no way. Oh, and Dominique also says fans think Kylie Jenner is pregnant. Didn't she already have a baby? The second one, nobody gives a shit, and she got money, so if she's pregnant, she's pregnant. So the piece of shit known as Kimora Lee Simmons was the heifer who was telling the albino monkey known as Cole's Kardashian to go after Jordan Woods. Now you need to corral your baby daddy's Kimora before you go trying to give anybody relationship advice. Khloe can't even keep a man without his ass stroking out. Ask Lamar Odom. Then again, I see why Khloe would go to you, because you can't keep a man and Khloe can't keep a man. Birds of a feather flock together. Janet Jackson failed at Glastonbury. I saw clips of the performance, and I think it might be time for you to just focus on your dancing and perform to a backing track, because your vocals are already weak and whispers. So you can't get out there. I'm sorry, honey, the Brits weren't having it, neither was I. Harlem remembers the shit you pulled last year at Harlem Week. I remember what went down in August. You had us sitting out there for 2 hours to get on stage, mumble, and run off. So I see why the people in Glastonbury wasn't putting up with it. You know what? Get her ass off the festival list. I'm sick of her. I am sick of her. Waited out for 2 hours, couldn't even give us a made for now shimmy. All right, and we gonna close it out with some very interesting tea. Stevie Wonder can see. I mean, good for him, good for him. I want everybody to have their 5 senses. But Shaka Khan was on Watch What Happens Live, and according to the rumor mill, Stevie had a surgery many years ago that was able to restore his eyesight, but his vision is still poor, so he's legally blind. Like, there are people that are legally blind, but, they can still, see things in front of them. It's more for, driving purposes. Like, I lost my glasses in the ocean, but I can still see the camera in front of me. Now, if you ask me what the street sign down the street says, I can't tell you. I can't help you, heifer. I can't help you. But, I can still see the shit in front. Needed some new glasses anyway. It's time to update the look. All right, well, those were today's hot topics, but I'll see you soon for something. Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly, allegedly.